At least 70 people have died and more than 1,000 homes damaged in landslides and flash floods following heavy downpour in Himachal Pradesh. Chief Minister Sukhvinder Sukhu has said that engineers need to cut the mountains more scientifically to widen roads. We spoke to experts to understand why this happened.
As per the geological experts whom we have spoken to in concern with our stories on the landslides on the National Highway number 5 leading from Kalka to Shimla, these experts say that the slopes have been destabilized because of unscientific manner of cutting them when this road was being expanded from a 2-lane road to 4-lane road. Now, according to geologists, the NHAI should have taken care to include geological opinion in order to find out what kind of rocks made up these mountains and these hills, so that when this road was being widened, the geological information could have been collated and the cutting of the rocks should have been done as per the expert advice. Now, the geological experts feel that this advice was not taken, and therefore, they feel that because there has been a rush to widen this road, because due care and due diligence has not been done in order to ascertain what kind of rocks made up these mountains while widening the road, the NHAI and the company which executed this project, they have destabilized these slopes for several decades, and that these rocks will not stop falling because of these mistakes. So, this is basically the point of view of the geologists. So, the geologists say that the vertical cutting of these slopes has resulted in destabilizing them. Now, what this essentially means is that the slopes have been cut at an angle which is greater than 60 degrees and which is often at an angle of 80 to 90 degrees. So, this means that the slope which has been cut is almost perpendicular to the road which is going down below. They say this is not the way, the geologists say that this is not the way to cut into slopes, and there should be gentle angle which should be adopted and which should be between 35 to 45 degrees, so that there is a gentle roll of the hills away from the road. Now, this is what they almost all geologists whom we have spoken to, they are unanimous in their opinion that the angle has been more than 60 degrees in many cases, and which is why the mountain slopes have been destabilized. There have been researches done on the cutting of the rocks on this road by certain scientists who had been commissioned by the company which was widening this road, and they had also pointed out, and this was way back in 2017-18 when this road project was undertaken, and they pointed it out that the slope cutting has to be at a gentle angle. So, the NHAI has consistently maintained that they had consulted all experts while undertaking this project, and that the company which has executed this road widening project was well aware of what it entailed, what had to be done and how it had to be done. So, the NHAI does not accept the allegation that an unscientific manner was adopted while widening this road, and it is a fact that the company which has undertaken this road widening project, they had commissioned a study from the Central Road Research Institute in New Delhi. Two scientists, a chief scientist and a principal scientist, they had come on this to this place where the road widening was going on, and they had submitted a detailed report on what could be done, and these recommendations given by these scientists were accepted by the company which was commissioned to widen this road, as we have reported in Indian Express. So, the geological experts are unanimous in their opinion that the damage can be controlled, but for that the NHAI must take the geological experts into confidence. They should heed their advice and take suggestions on the damage control which can now be done to prevent further landslips or landslides from taking place and these mountains getting destabilized. This may entail realignment of the road at certain places. This may also entail digging tunnels in order to prevent destabilization of slopes. How long it will take or what kind of expenditure this would include, that remains to be seen. But the geologists are unanimous that the way forward is to go ahead scientifically.